So what's going on, y'all? I appreciate you guys for everything you do, man. I really appreciate you guys following my series. I've been working hard. Appreciate you guys showing me love. Now I got a nice segment for the industry struggles. I got for the personal trainers that I really enjoy talking to, and my good close friend. I'm here with
Sungi,
Big Man Songy. How we feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, man. Yourself?
Oh, it's a great day. Every day's a great day.
Every
You know
day is
what
a
I'm
great
saying?
day, yeah.
Yes, sir. Tell me who you are, man.
Yeah, my name is Sungi. I'm a personal trainer, gym owner, so I've been running my business, Sungi Fitness, we're going on 8 years now, March
Woo!
1st. So
Big
March
eight,
1st,
big eight.
y'all got to come out and show some love, some support. We're going to have a celebration for that.
Okay.
So, yeah, open the business up 8 years ago, right out of college, Algonquin College. I used to be varsity hooper, so I played ball at Algonquin,
Yeah.
and then transferred my
fair.
athletic skills, abilities, and my knowledge to helping people achieve better, healthier lifestyles for themselves. So that's what I've been doing now for
I love that for you,
those
real
years,
talk,
yeah.
because I met you through the fitness world. I met you guys. We were hooping, and after that, you were explaining to me how I look and what you're doing with your body and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I love the fact you're able to analyze someone's, physique and be like, what's good for you. You know what I'm saying? That's really good, man.
Yeah, man.
And tell me why the personal training. What's the interest for it?
The interest in personal training is I have a direct hand in helping people improve their lives. So I get to guide them in the right direction because not everyone knows what it takes to live a healthy
That's
lifestyle. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that real talk because you're always telling me this is what you gotta do. This is what could help you, and it's a great feeling to be able to help someone
Yeah.
to simply live better. We don't need to be all, Arnold. We just need to breathe, eat right, and live right with our families. Our friends. That's the best feeling in the world. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what it
when
is,
it
yeah.
comes to fitness training, what do you think that could be like something you'll tell someone that just started? You'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I need to get better now. What we can do to improve them? Like, what advice you'll give them?
So if someone's just getting started, I would suggest setting a small goal. Don't set something that's far out of reach right away. Eventually we want to set goals like that so we focus on working towards it in the long term. But set a small goal. Say like I want to work out once a week. Get in the gym for about 15 minutes. You're probably gonna stay in the gym longer than that. So you're gonna get into the gym, get into that routine, build those habits, and then eventually you're gonna get yourself on the right path. And of course, it helps to have the knowledge. So there's information everywhere right now. You can go on the internet, find it out.
Yes.
If you want to go a step further and get some help, some assistance, that's what we're here for, to help you get to where you want to be.
Sugi Fitness, tap in, tap in. I'm working there all the time.
Yes, sir.
My dog, man. And also, how did you start your own journey? Was it something that happened to you, or is just something you always want to be interested in? When it comes to your own journey, your first niche. Because obviously, if you want to lead, you can't be blind and lead the blind. That doesn't make sense.
You said it, man.
So
Yeah.
in that case, like, how did you start with working out and fitness in general?
Fitness in general, I've always had a background in athletics, so basketball, football. Always, physically fit because did my best to make sure I was staying healthy because health was always a big importance to me. And moving on from there, getting into the business side was always something I wanted to get into because I always wanted to be my own boss.
Of course,
So
of course.
nothing better than that right now.
Definitely.
Loving every moment of it, and since the hoop dreams didn't work out,
It happens,
had to take a different direction
Of course.
and open up a gym and help people with what I knew how to do best.
That's a blessing. That's really a blessing for real. Even though it didn't work out, but you always have to find something else to fulfill what you always wanted to do, right? So
Exactly,
You
yeah.
can't. Oh, not everyone can be that 1%. There's a 1% for a reason. You there? So. So as long as you're able to do what you want, man, life's good. That's the best feeling in the world. To be able to wake up and do what you want.
That's what it is,
You don't want
it
to be in
is.
chains, right?
Yeah, especially on those days I wake up and I get to spend those extra hours with my newborn right now that I have at home and with my wife.
That's a
So
blessing,
getting to
for
spend
real.
time with the family.
Yes,
So
that's the best feeling.
That's part of what comes with that entrepreneurial journey. Yeah.
So when it comes to certifications, do you have any difficulty with that, or it was just smooth because you've been doing that for a long time? Is there any difficulty getting the certifications?
Not necessarily. So certifications mostly I got majority of mine when I studied fitness and health promotion at Algonquin College. And as I go along, not so much about getting certifications, but educating myself. So taking courses and doing my research and just constantly learning. That's what I would recommend everybody do, no matter what you're working towards. Be a student of life,
Yeah, that's the best feeling, man, real talk, because you don't want to be not knowledgeable with someone that's also not knowledgeable, right? So it's like, what's the point of me going to you, but you know what you're talking about? We're all in the same hole here. But in this case right here, what's one thing that you wish personal trainers would be better at, just in general, when it comes to helping someone? Maybe not you or someone else. It was something the industry in general would say this should be done to be better for the community, to help everyone.
To help everyone, that's very general, and everyone has their own needs, and each trainer, each gym offers something different for someone that is going to help them ultimately get to where they want to be. You know, because everyone's doing their own thing. I respect everyone for the journey that they're on, and it's all about finding that right environment for you where you feel like you're gonna be able to grow the best. Yeah.
Okay. So in this case right here, would you say like to be a great personal trainer would be simply finding what's best for you, right? Like finding someone that's specifically able to help with your needs, right? That you can say.
As a personal trainer?
Yeah.
So I'd say as a personal trainer, you know, of course being knowledgeable and building that experience to be able to help people achieve what they want to achieve.
I agree.
And making sure that you're offering that space for someone to come in and be comfortable, getting to know what exactly they need. And once they bring that information to you, if you don't know necessarily how to help them, going and doing your research. So definitely.
That's good. Learn that. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. It's okay if you don't know. Always ask for help. That's the best thing you can do. You know. And sometimes with pride and ego and embarrassment, it might happen, of course. But at the end of the day, you're helping that person, referring someone that can help them. You know. So if I don't know how to, I don't know, paint, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I got it, and destroy a whole house. You know. So at the end of the day, it's very important to refer to someone that can help them personally. Especially as personal training, I think it's kind of difficult because sometimes we might not match personalities, you know. Sometimes, like, especially when it comes to fitness, the most popular way is to be like aggressive, trying to tell people like forget your feelings, be a machine, you know, get it done, your feelings putting out the door. But that's the worst way you could do, you know. Some people might want to be gentle, you know, say you can do it, you know. Some people don't mind being pushed to that extent. So
you see, so in those things that you said right there, that's what determines a great trainer, being able to provide what your client needs. So like if they need that extra push in that specific way, if you need to be aggressive, then giving them what they need. If they need that, you know, that kindness and comfort, then you provide them with that as well. So everyone's going to be different at the end of the day, and you just got to be ready to be able to provide what they need.
Definitely, man. And also, do you have any philosophies when it comes to personal training, like any theories of your own, maybe? Maybe, you know? I'm not saying no conspiracy theories, man. We're not the bad side of YouTube yet. But you know what I'm saying? Like, any theories that you've been following or created yourself and have been helping you to definitely help the public in general?
Well, I'll go from the standpoint of a gym owner. So fostering a community and environment where people feel comfortable and really like they're part of a family. So that's the main thing that I want to push out to people is provide a comfortable environment for your clients and build community, because that's the most important thing. Because if people don't feel comfortable in your space, if they don't trust you, then they're not going to want to come and work with you. So
definitely. And also one of the most important aspects is obviously nutrition, because if you're not eating, sleeping, what's the point of being here? You know, that you're not gonna go nowhere. You're just gonna be in circles all the time. So when it comes to nutrition, like, what's like something basic that you tell people, like, this is what you gotta do to get this type of results? Obviously, there's nothing guaranteed. I'm just saying, like, there's something you can, like, minor details. You can tell them, okay, if you just started, you want to get maybe 6 packs abs, or just live right. What's something you can tell them just to get better understanding?
I'll say primarily something we do here, especially when our clients meet our nutritionist, is to track your food for at least a week. So then you can see, okay, what kind of habits do I have? Are these healthy habits? Am I eating the wrong things? And also associating how you feel after you eat those foods.
Yes.
So are these foods making me feel sluggish? Are they giving me energy? Are they going to help me be successful in achieving the goals that I want in the end? So that's where I get people to start off. And again, everyone's different with their goals. There's different diets, lifestyles you can go towards. Personally, I'm vegan, eat plant-based.
Vegan? Really?
Been vegan for about 8 years now.
No way.
Yeah. So.
Dang. Because it's like for us Africans, that's like
I
non-existent.
know, man.
You know?
When I first started, the whole family was like, "What?"
Exactly. If
what
they
are you
put a whole
talking
plate
about?
of chicken,
They're
it's like, no.
They put the chicken.
That's what I'm
They put the
saying.
chicken. They're like, and then I'm like, no, I can't eat that. They're like, but it's not me. It's chicken.
It's like, no.
But yeah, so that's what works best for me, and then
Agreed.
there's gonna be something different that works for someone else.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's just like doing your best to make sure you eat fruits, vegetables, those things. I would personally recommend cutting down on animal product consumption. So meats, dairy products.
I'm addicted to red meat. I'm not gonna lie, like steak and salmon. That's my.
And again, it all depends on what you feel is gonna help you achieve your goal.
That's what I'm saying.
Best, So
Yeah, for me, it's like a natural steroid. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, so. Man, no, it's true because we're all different. Like for example, me trying a vegan, I won't say it won't work because I haven't tried it. I might try it one day, be like, oh, this actually helped. Why didn't it start before when I was like 12? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of times vegans, because they get a lot of slack because they laughed at the people because like, well, vegan, come on now.
Hey,
like, you want to eat salad all day?
All of that.
Yeah, you eat salad.
People like, hey, you hungry? Are you gonna eat some grass or some bark?
Exactly, yeah. It's like, bro, how do cows get their protein too, right?
You know what? How do they get their protein?
Exactly.
That's people don't think about that, and that's a common question. People ask me, they're like, "Wait a minute, you're vegan? So where do you get your protein from?"
Exactly.
I know there's so many sources out there, and sources that can be better than what people are currently eating right now. But there's no bias to. Of course, there's a bias, but I guide people in the direction that's best for them and whatever they're willing to do. We don't force people into a direction.
Never.
We
It's all
lead them
lifestyle,
to yeah.
The lifestyle is very important, right? So
Yeah.
if you're someone that's active, definitely have to. I won't say eat more, or just it depends what you got to eat. You can't eat like Burger King before a game. You're not gonna do much.
Yeah, I used to do that. I've been there.
But you're younger, bro.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
but at this point right now, I'm like, damn, I actually do look back and I'm like, if I was vegan at that time, I think it would be better for
be
me
different
because
for you,
I'd be more of a dominant player, because recovery is much better. You get more energy and you don't get that sluggish
Yeah, you wanna sleep right after you
itis
finish.
feeling,
Yeah.
after you eat those unhealthy foods. But yeah.
Definitely. Food is very important. Food is everything. What you put in your body is very important because that's what will describe how you act, how you also perform. It depends. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter. You play sports or you're at
That's
an
it.
office or you paint. It doesn't matter. What you put in your body will show how you perform. So very important to definitely get your nutrition right, especially nutritionists. Like I just heard of that like recently. I never I never heard of someone that's specifically there to calculate your foods, what to put in, because most of the time it's like you're grown, you gotta know what you gotta eat on a daily basis. So especially when it comes to nutrition, obviously especially tracking your foods, like even myself, even though I'm lifting, I don't track. I just eat what's with carbs, protein will help me get the lift off. But if I stop doing that one day, like how I'm gonna eat, I'm not gonna eat the same way because you'll see me sluggish. So in that case, it's very important. What you gotta know what you're doing and how do you adjust.
Yeah, it all comes down to how the foods you're eating make you feel. If they're not making you feel good, then you gotta make some changes, right? So.
Yeah, especially like milk and all that. That I had to cut out my the system, because it would just give me like straight diarrhea. I'm not gonna lie.
On this fitness and health journey that I've been on, I uncovered 99% of black people are lactose intolerant.
That exactly.
African Americans,
It's crazy.
Africans are.
No,
you know,
it's actually
so, like,
true. Yeah.
And people out here, we still,
Still
drinking,
indulging in them.
indulging in it. But you know what? It has those addictive ingredients in there,
Sugar, Because
Uh-huh.
the actual sugar is horrible. I ain't gonna lie. It's disgusting. I don't know. And they just put all types of sugar, all types of preservatives. And we're just like, wow, it tastes good. But at the end, it's like, damn. I can't do it no more, So in that case, yeah, I mean, animal based foods, I think it shouldn't be if you're someone that really enjoys it, in my opinion, you should maybe cut off the consumption. Because if you do cold turkey, you're just gonna restart next day. It's like an addiction. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You're more likely to relapse on that if you cut it cold turkey. But when I started off, it was cold turkey. So I found out some information on what was wrong with how I was eating, what I needed to do to correct that, and made that decision immediately. Because again, health was always a big important thing for me. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Definitely. So, Mr. Sungi, so in this case right here, when it comes to training, a lot of times there's two types of training people do. Training for their looks, also known as aesthetics, and also for lifestyle and maybe strength. So in this case right here, these days, because fitness has recently been popular, but I think for the past 7 years now, it's been popping, going through the roof. Because before 2018, 2017, no one was talking about fitness.
people are much more health conscious now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So in that case right there, what would you tell someone that just started or just been training maybe 2 years, you know what I'm saying, that's very influenced by social media, seeing all the best bodies and stuff like that? What would you tell them to maybe be more conscious of? You don't have to be there. It's just depending on how you live your lifestyle. What do you want out of it? What would you tell someone how to figure out what they want for their body?
Well, what I tell people is kind of aligned with what we do here at the gym. So primarily, we bring people in. They focus on their goals. They bring us their goals, what they want to achieve.
Yes,
whether it's that muscular build, they want to lose weight. Either way, we guide them in the direction towards their goals, and we add in towards a healthy lifestyle. So there's different things that we take into consideration. So upper body, lower body, strength, weaknesses, flexibility, balance.
That's left out so much.
All those things, of course, weight. There's a controversy about the BMI and how it's biased and whatnot. It is an accurate measurement tool that we use, and that's something we take into consideration when we're leading someone towards developing that healthy lifestyle. And then we do waist circumference as well. So the more visceral fat you have in the stomach area, the more likely you are to get cardiovascular disease, diabetes, issues that you don't want to deal with later down the line. So it's good to kind of get on those
bloating
right
and
now,
all.
So, and that all comes down to lifestyle. So what I would say to your question for people, yes, people can look all nice and stuff on social media doing their thing, but it's all about your journey and what you want for yourself. Set your goals and build a routine that you feel like you can maintain, and that's gonna be long term.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And also a myth that I've been hearing since I started my journey is, can you build muscle and lose fat at the same time? While you're building muscle, can you shred, or you have to do one or the other at a time? For example, if I want to bulk up, build muscle, do I have to deal with the fact that I'm gonna add some body fat?
Yeah.
And if I want to shred, do I have to do simply a calorie deficit? Do I have to do one at a time, or can I do both at the same time? Because I find it a little confusing, because it's how I'm gonna keep the muscle while I'm eating less. So it's I don't know how to feel about that. So in that case, is it possible?
So the thing about eating is not about eating more or less. Yes, caloric deficit
Of course,
contributes to weight loss. But you gotta realize that it's what you're eating, not always how much of it you're eating. So you could, I eat plant-based. I could eat as much as I want, and I'm gonna be good.
Exactly.
with yeah, I lost the question. What was
It's okay. It's you build, like, for example, can you lose?
okay,
Yeah,
muscle,
yeah. Can I
Okay.
build muscle and lose fat at the same time?
All right. So, number one way to, if you're trying to
Yeah.
lose fat, is to work towards building muscle. You know, so weight bearing exercise, progressive overload, working towards building muscle, and eventually that fat's gonna come off, and it's gonna be replaced by that muscle mass. So,
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. So it's like shredding off, basically.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I learned something new today, you know. So that's why. See, I put you guys on, so you make sure you support my dog,
But
man.
you gotta make sure that you're eating right. Also,
course, of course. You know, you
that's
can't.
very important.
Because a lot of times people are influenced by obviously the big stars, you know.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Michael B. Jordan, he mentioned that life is a balance. You know, you can eat, for example, plant based or something like a plan that helps you, but after that, eat burgers and fries. So it's like, I'm like, brother, like, you gotta understand, ingredients of what's in that food will dictate how do you look.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, it's very important to make sure you guys like think for yourselves, you know, do your own research.
The thing is with that, like the eating and balance. Yes, balance is very important, and balance to the point of it being something that you're gonna be able to maintain and stick with. So I've been through routines in my past that, you know, I would be on for like 4 months at a time, 4 months off, and it was just a complete cycle. And then it clicked that what I was doing wasn't working for me, and then I found what was working for me. Right now, I'm on my 45th month of consecutive like workouts and sticking with my proper nutrition, and that just came down to the things that work for me. Before I was trying to do like wake up at 5 in the morning every single day workout, and then eventually it caught up to me, and I was like, nah, it's not working. So then I had to figure out what did work for me, and yeah,
That's good. Real talk, because it's a whole puzzle, you know. You just gotta figure out what's good for you, man. That's the best thing you can do for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. And also, what do you think like the big misconceptions when it comes to fitness in general? Like, there's so many misconceptions. Like every day, people are saying this, doing that, and just leading everyone. It's like when training is very simple. You do this, you get this. You know. So, in your opinion, what are the misconceptions of fitness?
I think one that came directly to mind is, oh, I don't want to get too bulky.
That never made sense to me.
That never made sense, yeah.
Bro, it takes like 5 years to get a decent physique.
Yeah, you gotta put in the work. You gotta be lifting heavy consistently, and you gotta be eating the right amounts consistently. So it's like
you might think you're eating enough, but when you track it down, you write it down, like, damn, I'm not doing anything.
Exactly. Some people they get surprised with the amount. They go back and they're like, oh damn, I wasn't even getting enough of what I was supposed to be taking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the misconceptions, bro. I'm telling you, every single day is like, oh my gosh, no. Just all you gotta do is go on Google, type in what you need, and you'll get it. Or hit up my man Sungi, man.
We got personal training guidance, and we got the best nutritionist here that will set you up.
Exactly. You'll love it. I'm telling you, man. Best thing you can do, man. And also, when it comes to like clients, I see you train a lot of clients. Hello.
Good. How are you?
We can come later.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's good, thank
You can do it.
Yeah. Thanks. Good to see you guys.
No way. Oh, that's my boy's biz, right? Okay, fine. That's a blessing. Yeah, I told him he was stressing a little bit at the first. I'm like, yo, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
Need that push.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, my boy Tucson, man. Shout out to Tucson. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you and all the work you've been doing for
I'm
me.
telling you. I even hooked him up with my job at the restaurant.
Oh, word.
Yeah, that's how he starts, man.
Okay, making connections.
Come on. I only introduced him to the best, man. He knows it. He's seen it. And also, I see that you guys train a lot of people, like athletes, you know, people that have regular 9 to 5s, people with families that just want to get better for themselves, which is the best feeling. Like, what, in your opinion, is the greatest feeling for you? Obviously, but like, what's the best thing that, like, the transformations, obviously, like when you guide them to their transformations, is it obviously like you don't want them to think, oh, I'm gonna get 6 packs by 2 months or something like that. Like, how do you just tell them like you will transform, but not quickly? Just tell them to stay focused. Like, tell me, like, how is a transformation? How are you gonna tell them they'll be transformed?
How would I tell them they're gonna be transformed?
Like you don't want to guarantee them, but you just say your body will transform. Just be patient. Like, what type of advice would tell them like when they're getting better?
I let them know from the jump that there's no quick fix, and like this one good motivational thing I listen to is you can't expect to achieve something in 10 days if you had bad habits for 10 years.
10 years, there you go.
You gotta
exactly.
You gotta be in there for the long term results, not short term. Yes, you might get some, but the thing is, you gotta focus on the long term goal. I'm gonna be there in 4 to 6 months. We give you about that timeline for working towards your goal, and then maybe even before that, you'll start in just a couple months. You'll see some results, but the real results will come in the long term. So within that 6 month time frame.
Definitely. And also, how you deal with people be cheating on their plans. I know you. I seen you guys, man. I know you be sneaking at McDonald's after you're done. I be watching you, bro. How you deal with them cheaters, man?
Hey, they expose themselves in the gym.
Yeah. You see it.
The energy levels. I'm like, so did you have breakfast first of all? Because a lot of people they skip their meals before eating, or they didn't eat at all. They were at work all day. It's important to make sure that
take the time.
You
get the nutrients.
Plan your meals if anything, and if that's a challenge for you, again, you can reach out to us. We help you out with that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And also, we notice whether or not someone's performing well with what they ate. If they had like something light, like low in calories, no energy, then that's something else that will stand out.
That's a because a lot of people be saying you have to skip breakfast. I'm like, brother, how am I gonna get the energy in the morning? Because I tried to fast workout, man. I was so lightheaded, it was crazy. Like I was like, wow, I can't do this. I need something.
I think it's funny that I'm talking about people not eating before working out or not eating breakfast, but I do fasted workouts.
Oh, no way!
And the reason I do it is because when I get up in the morning, I get up at 5 and I want to get my workout done at 5:30. There's not really a time for me to eat before then, and I want to get my stuff done quickly before I have my day start. That's the most important part of my day, my routine, what I need to follow in. Eating would mean I have to wait a little longer before I get into the gym and work out. I might have a small fruit, like some bananas, apple, before my workout. I'll have water, of course, with me.
Yeah, that's
throughout.
okay.
I ain't not fasting like that, like not completely, but like I'm talking about not eating any food before, and that's particularly because I want to get my workout done, as soon as I can when I wake up. I don't want to prolong it.
Especially because you might deal with people that's with Ramadan and they have to fast, and so that's the challenge.
I'm actually fasting right now, so I broke my fast just before we did this.
My fault. Sorry, crew.
But yeah, so I've done the fasting throughout Ramadan with working out. I've spoken to some people saying like, oh, I'm just gonna stop training or I'll start after.
Yeah,
the thing is,
hit you so hard.
it's different. It's different for everyone, but it is a challenge. Like I've done the morning workouts, the after like breaking the fast workouts during the day, and it's all the same. It's all a challenge, but at the end of the day, like yesterday we were hooping. I was fasting.
Yes. Oh, you're fasting.
I was fasting and I was hooping.
But you're moving, so you don't even think about it. Like me too. I didn't do anything, but as soon as I'm done, I'm like, whoa, it hits me. I'm like, wow, I definitely need to get something real quick. Yeah. But I mean, if you're able to fulfill that workout, or
if you're able to, go ahead and do it. But the thing is that I have set a routine for myself, and I'm gonna stick to it because I want to maintain those healthy habits.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling ever. So when it comes to fitness, that's actually like, especially when they start, or maybe the first year, 6 months, it's the hardest thing ever. They want to quit, because as soon as they gotta learn, they gotta push through the pain. They gotta, work out when you're tired, but you definitely have to push your body so it could grow.
And that's why when you get yourself a personal trainer like here at Sungi Fitness and a nutritionist, we guide you in the right direction and provide you with that motivation that you need to keep going until you get to the point where you build the discipline and you can maintain that on your own later on.
It becomes autopilot most of the time, So especially like when I started, I don't know. Like when I started, I was very motivated because I was like, the way I was looking, I wasn't insecure, but I was like, I could be better, And I was very gifted. Like after like 4 or 6 months, people were accusing me of steroids. I was like, bro, it's weird.
Hey, you got a nice build.
Just a little bit,
That's putting in.
Because you have to get the blood flowing, You gotta stay healthy. That's the best thing ever. It helps too because it gives you opportunities, and also it might also help other people in need, Because especially when you get someone like in emergency situations, you might save someone with by squatting, like something like that with your joints.
Most importantly, as we age, things break down. Bones get weaker, muscle mass decreases. If you want to be independent, you got to make sure that you stay.
You can't depend on the young willfulness. Like at first when you're strong, obviously, because you just came to start using your body, but when you get older, like 30, 40, it hits you so fast you don't even realize it. Especially if you want to have children like yourself, you don't want to be all tired when your children want to play ball or stuff like that, or go to their ball game or their dance recital. You don't want to be like, I'm too tired.
And not just saying that you got to start when you're young. Like it's not too late when you're old. We got 70-plus-year-olds here in the gym pushing, consistently 3 times a week. Like,
you have no excuse, y'all.
I have this one client currently. He was doing 5 times a week, like 3 times with us here, and then he'd do boxing twice a week. So I'm like, and he's 73 years old. So like, ain't nobody, y'all don't have any excuses right now.
No, it's a blessing. Especially like that's my goal. Oh shit, you should be good. That's one thing I really want to do. I want to be like that 6-year-old, like still lifting, just still keeping a good body, still go hard.
I want to be able to school the youngins on the basketball court when I'm old,
Bro, I don't want them here talking crazy. Talk about the OG needs to get off. No, I can still cook. Trust me. Just let me get my cardio and I got you.
Yeah.
And also, like, obviously, you're gonna deal with clients that have how you call it? It's not self-esteem, but like lacks, like maybe let's just say self-esteem. Like think I can't do it, because it's so difficult. Like what type of technique you use? Maybe not technique, but just maybe what you can do to maybe tell them, look, it's gonna be hard at the first, but you're gonna love it at the end. Especially when you look yourself in the mirror. So like, how do you tell them? Keep going.
Well, when they're lacking self-confidence, we want to get them doing something that's going to help them build their confidence. So get them doing something that, in the beginning that they may not have thought they could do. And then once they accomplish that, they feel good, their confidence increases, and they're like, wow, okay, so I did this thing. And then you use that and you remind them of it. You see, you did this thing when you didn't believe you could do it, So, and then you use that, keep moving forward to build on that motivation for them.
Absolutely, definitely. Especially when you reach it, you're like, now the world is mine. I can do whatever I want, Yeah, I love fitness. The thing is especially, I don't know if you saw Diamond Gym. You ever heard of that? Diamond Gym on social media. They're going crazy right now. It's just a bunch of OGs that train with the best bodybuilders. Like them, their workouts is crazy. Like before even starting to work out, you're doing 100 burpees. Like you see how insane that is?
Next level.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't need to do all that, but it shows that it's all mental.
You don't need to, but sometimes if you need that mental challenge, and then 50 burpees ain't doing it for you, you gotta go to 100 burpees, I guess.
And after you do, I think 300 tricep push downs, and after the set, you do 15. And
I gotta watch this and see what they're trying to accomplish. That's very extreme. Don't watch these videos and think you gotta live up to that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. That's what I'm so scared about the fitness industry, because it's like these guys will be working out for 15 years.
There you go.
Like they're looking for challenges, you know? Like what can I do to push this mental and this body? Like you don't want to do that. You know, maybe if you're like be 5, 6, like myself, I invested since 2019. You know, so it's like what 6 years now, 5, 7 years, I think so around that. But like you see, like at that point you can maybe talk about it. But if you just started, don't even look at that because your bones all break. You know, like, it's because at times like I think it's just mental most of the time. Like most of the time,
man. A lot of it is mental. A lot of it is mental, and once you beat that, then
the world is yours, bro.
That's it.
Because when you're like, for example, if you're working out like for better aesthetics, sometimes you might think you're done, but someone's pushing you like, oh, I can do 5 more.
Yeah.
So it's like it's all here. You like you.
That's it,
You
man.
can't really down yourself.
You can
like
do
that.
more than you think you can, and oftentimes I have clients when I'm working out with them. They're like, before we even start the exercise, they're like, no, I'm not gonna be able to push that weight. I'm not gonna be able to hold this plank for this amount of time. And once they do it, I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
so what were you saying?
Exactly.
What were you saying? You didn't believe in yourself, but you just did it.
Yeah.
You did what you said you couldn't do.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like not to be sexist or anything. Like mostly girls, they be like, "Oh, it's too much. I don't want to be all big and like a man." It's like, bro, you need to put your body to exert to get the body you want. Like that's how it works. I'm sorry, bro. Like if you're not exhausting, you're not like squeezing like all the juices, how you're gonna grow. So. Yeah, a lot of girls like when I work out with them, be like, no, it's too much. Please, I'm like, bro, trust me, yeah. All the time, I'm like, it's like you don't understand how strong you are. Just do it, man. Like that's so frustrating. But shout out to the girls who work out, man. Real talk. They just started like fitness for them. It's just started to grow for them. Like we past 3 years on social media, it just started. A lot of girls be like working more upper body than just glutes and quads and hamstrings. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they do it for, you know, obviously the male gaze, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta just for the bread. I don't knock no one's hustle. You know what I'm saying? Do you? You know. But shout out to the girls that work out, man. Real talk, you know. And also when it comes to social media, we spoke about it. Big influence on us, you know, in everything we do. In every market you're in, social media got it. You know what I'm saying? Like. A lot of times, obviously, like you have a client that's following nutrition, but like, damn, they got the body like on their explore page. Like, I want that, and after you see them, and after you be like, they themselves don't do the work. They obviously maybe enhance. You know, that's one aspect a lot of people are not mentioning to people. Like they say, oh, look at me, I take this product to look like this, but yeah, I'm enhanced. You know, I got personal trainers. Like they don't say stuff like that. That's so dangerous in my opinion, and it's very often it happens. Exactly. Yeah. So in this case right here, like, do you like constantly remind them, don't try to be influenced, just stick with the plan we have for you, then you'll be great? Like, do you have to remind clients, or it's just?
Well, not necessarily, because we tell them like I said off the jump, like this is the plan, this is where it's gonna take us, and as long as you commit yourself, you're gonna get to where you want to be. That's
definitely. Because the tip of their fingers, every single time they on their social media they see someone with a banging body, but like you're not 21, he's 19, bro. You're 43, boss. Like it's two different worlds. You can't even have a conversation with that 19-year-old. that's how different you guys are. So. I think it's very important to remind them, just stick with the plan. And that
at the same time, yes, there could be those where they focus in on something where they don't know exactly the methods that are being taken online on social media.
Absolutely.
Though it is important to see something and be inspired by it and be like, you know what, I'm using that motivation to lead you towards building that self-discipline.
Absolutely. I love that. Definitely. And also, let's mostly talk about the dark side of fitness, because like as we mentioned, being enhanced, I like the amount of young kids that text me talking about, I started this, I started that. I'm like, brother, you didn't invest 10 years in this thing, bro. Yeah, it's scary. Like I think they're joking. Like I'm dead ass. I'm laughing. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Show me the product and everything. I'm like, bro,
this and that, like what?
Like the products, like the testosterone.
Oh,
yeah, man. I'm like me. I can't even get close to that. Like,
if you want to get your testosterone right, eat right.
That's all. It's so simple. Get sun, eat, sleep.
That's it.
Just be a regular human.
Uh huh.
You know, like And I'm seeing, oh, I take this, I take that, and after they show me their progress, I'm like, brother, like, at least try.
Yeah, so they're just doing that off the jump without even like
Dead ass.
trying first and seeing that they're not getting results. They just go straight for it.
There you go. And I was like, damn, I don't know what to tell you, boss. Like, they think like, oh, I got to make a living right now. Brother, you're 19, 20 years old in college. What are you talking about making a living from? I'm like, yo, like, most the average person that's starting making bread is probably like mid-20s, 30s when it started to work.
So they talking about influencer
There you
type
go.
thing, huh?
And maybe their favorite influencers is like, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, just enjoy the fitness. It's the funnest thing ever. You meet people, you discover things about yourself, but they think about, I need to make money now. I need to make money now. And they need, oh, I need to compete. I need to compete. It's like, bro, it's like, even if you go to like a coach, you say, how long you been training? That's the first thing they ask you. How long? What's your nutrition? It's simple as that. They'll describe everything. Like, they'll tell you exactly what I need to do and exactly who you are. Exactly. Simple as that. So it's like, how do you deal with like a whole generation of young kids that just wants to go straight into the enhancement without even trying? Be natural. Like,
personally, I don't influence or I don't have anything against what anyone's doing.
Of course.
Though primarily I'm always gonna push people towards, eating right and, healthy lifestyle habits. So if you want good results, you gotta do things like sleeping properly, hydrating, rest, recovery is just as important as the work that you're putting in
it's the best,
and what you're eating. What 80% of the results you get are gonna come from your nutrition.
Yes.
So you put in the work in the gym. The gym is very important, but if you don't have your nutrition right, then you're gonna lack in certain areas. There's gonna be deficiencies. You're gonna feel like you need to get some more of that testosterone. I don't know where they maybe did their research or something and it told them, okay, this is what you need if you want to make money. I don't know the correlation
because they want to compete, but you gotta understand the best bodybuilder is 10 years plus natural.
They got their experience. They know what they need to be doing. They know what is gonna work best, and you just starting off like that is
it's just insane.
It's kind of a setback for yourself.
Because at the end of the day, obviously your T level is going to go through the roof, but it's going to go down one day. Obviously, you can't be through the roof forever. And there's also side effects. That's one thing people don't realize. There's always good and bad to every aspect in life, whatever you do.
Well, I'll give y'all a little tip on how to increase your testosterone naturally.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not a nutritionist. Well, we do have a nutritionist here that advises on this.
Amazing.
And thank you. And the best way to, in my opinion, from what I practice, is to stay away from the foods that are, as men and women as well, that are higher in estrogen. So that's kind of throw your balance off.
Oh, way off, yeah.
And you may not want to hear it, but there's a lot of that in meats, chicken, dairy, milk, eggs. So a lot of those things, and they throw your balance off and will lead you to have to go and get some
shots,
some unnatural substances.
Because they keep promoting like eggs, like 15 eggs in the morning. And I'm like, come on.
For protein, you can get protein in other ways.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Eggs. You know what? I didn't do 15 eggs, but I would do the blender with the eggs back in the day. When I was still in college and hooping, doing that to achieve my fitness goals, but wasn't necessary. It wasn't great either. The taste.
Then not the best taste.
Yeah.
But also, what I do also is a lot of pomegranates, salmon. Steaks. That's what else I used to. L-citrulline for blood flow.
Okay. So you've been doing your research.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that's the first thing I did.
That's serious,
I was just seeing what's best, just naturally, Just wake up in the morning and just focus on the blood flow and focus on your protein.
Okay.
Yeah, like in the morning, even I had difficulty seeing what to eat in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was eating oatmeal. That's all I was eating. Real talk. I was like,
Oh yeah,
oatmeal.
that's my
and
favorite thing to eat.
You really?
oatmeal.
Okay.
But the thing is with that as well, you gotta pair it with a protein, 'cause since
That's
those
what I'm saying.
carbs,
That's
right?
how I have
So
issues
I
with.
have it with peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's protein? I thought it was carbs.
Peanut butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some protein.
Oh, because I will put the peanut butter in the oatmeal, and after that, like stir it, cook it till it's ready,
Yeah.
and after I put honey. What else I just do? And cinnamon.
Okay. Ah,
Yeah, that's what it
some
is.
good-
Yeah,
good
so-
stuff,
something like
yeah.
that. And I put toast on the side.
You ever try overnight oats?
No.
You need to get on that, man.
Okay.
'Cause that's also what helps me to be able to be effective with my fasted workout. So like I do my fasted workout, but right away I have my overnight oats prepared in the fridge. So I go and eat it right when I'm done. So
Because I eat it before I work out, and I'm not hungry until like probably like 1
Oh, word.
p.m. Yeah.
oh shit. The thing is I work out, I eat, and I have to have a second breakfast.
Right after. Wow.
Not right after, but like maybe
Maybe a
2
while.
hours, 2 or 3 hours after.
'Cause
And then I have my lunch in it.
I see. Because like oatmeal, I don't know. It's just thing. It just keeps you full for a long time. I don't know
Oh,
what it
yeah.
is. Like it just I don't know. Like I wish I could explain it to y'all, but it just helps, especially in the morning if you're working. Like you sit down. Like me, I was working in the office.
Okay.
I can't have nothing that's like it will like make me like digest quickly.
Okay.
You know, something obviously I don't want it to be bloating, but keeps me
Yeah.
full so I can concentrate, have some energy, and good to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so oatmeal was the best option for me. You know, but I don't know what else to eat. I was like searching, and I did like the options. I don't like eggs. I don't like.
You don't like eggs?
No,
Pancakes?
pancakes, something like
Pancakes?
yeah. But at the same time, they'd be like, "Oh, pancakes is high in sugar," and I'm like, "Then what am I eating it?" For? Like, it's like, should I try French toast? Maybe is that a substitute? Like, I mean, I don't know. I'll try, but yeah, most of the time, like oatmeal toast, I'm good to go in the morning. You know,
That's
simple
it.
as that. If
That's
it's
it.
working, why
Yeah.
change it? You know.
That's a good motto to live by.
I love it. And also, when it comes to your long term, obviously, do you have any long term goals when it comes to your personal training? Do you aspire maybe put it in, I don't know, Toronto, Miami, you know, you never know, Dubai, you know, have a Sungi Fitness somewhere there? Like, is any franchise you'll like to do? Because I'll buy a franchise, you know what I'm saying? I'll invest.
Hey, I'm gonna keep that in mind because we will be expanding,
Yes.
getting more locations throughout the city. Of course, I want to go nationally first, and then take it out somewhere
Yeah, definitely.
and somewhere warm, some warm places.
Exactly.
Go out to
Can do it
to
outside.
California, Florida, warm places, especially where, those things are a little more popular.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely. Like the big cities, man. Fitness
Oh,
is
yeah.
everywhere. Like you go to
It's
Miami,
everywhere.
everyone's in shape. Everyone got money, fancy
Yeah.
cars. Like
I got my sister who lives in Georgia, and she was, before I even got into fitness and health promotion, she was like, "Yo, you should come, like, open up a gym out here
that's what I'm
because
saying.
it's
That's
big,
fantastic.
you know." And
yeah.
and I would have, but then I started school already, so then. So it kind of led me a different journey, and I'm happy to be where I'm at now, and
Of course.
still can
Because that'll be
expand.
fantastic. Because you're dealing with a lot of athletes, and most of them, the athletes
Yeah.
in this city is mostly in the west side, right? So if you get here and also in the west side,
Yeah.
and after you can create competition, who's the fittest, or just keep it interesting,
Yeah.
competitive. That's the best feeling ever. So definitely, as soon as you're able to expand, man, trust me, you'll see him, you'll see me everywhere.
We want to expand, and then I have, of course, since I'm a hooper,
Yeah.
I have dreams of opening up a basketball gym as well. So integrating that with the
Sungi hoops.
Sungi hoops.
Sungi
Yo, you know
hoops.
what? I'm gonna have to use that, man.
Oh, take
Is
it.
cool
It's
if I
all
take
yours.
that? Yeah.
It's all yours. That's this right here is the record. It's all his, man.
Damn. All right.
As long as you give me a little piece, that's all I'm saying.
Remember shit?
Oh, I can take that. I can take that. You know what I'm
Sungi
saying?
hoops, Sungi
We'll,
hoops,
we'll,
alright.
we'll discuss. You know what I'm saying? Everyone can win. That's the point of it. But definitely, that's how I was all because I was seeing your stuff and I'm like, bro, why can't you have it like in the west side? Maybe start small and after
Yeah.
that get bigger as usual. You know what I'm saying? Because you already got the blueprint right here. You're doing a great job here.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying? Might just take it over there. Like that's how franchises go. It's like
it, yeah.
McDonald's. They don't switch it up for nothing. It's the same thing everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just apply it to the same thing to yours? You know what I'm saying? Especially you're a ball player, you're gonna open a gym where you can train kids. You can put, put ball tournaments over there. You can rent it out to whoever.
Yeah.
So it's like it's never ending. It can't just be hooping. It could be, I don't know, badminton or a event space where people can get married. Like, anything could happen. You dig? So
Anything's
it's
possible.
exactly on the business aspect. It's like it's amazing how much things you can do, and as long as you have the people around you, what's stopping you? You dig? So
That's it. Nothing but yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
that's the biggest piece of like it's so hard, like because there's so much thing you want to do, but you're hating on yourself because
Yeah.
you're like, oh, maybe this is that. It's like, bro, just do it. Trust me, you love it. Do it. Like, you need someone to tell you to do it.
Yeah, even just the chat right now, you've inspired me to actually start looking out west now. So
Excuse me.
that's you.
Sorry, y'all. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, definitely. All the time, bro. Every time I see him, it's always, what I'm saying? I always want to help you, you know what I'm saying? You help me, you know what I'm saying? My fitness, Definitely. You just can't. I remember, the conversation, I don't know why, but I remember it was at the tournament, and after that, I think I was just finished hooping or something like that, and you just tell me, like, how'd you get like that, stuff like that. I was just say, just push ups and dips, man. That's it. Keep it simple. Like, because I didn't want to touch a gym, because as soon as I hit the gym, I think it'll get me weaker. Because, because when it comes to the gym, like lifting weights, it's like there's so much things that isolates the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, push-ups. You're using your shoulders, your triceps, and your chest.
Yeah.
That's you're already getting stronger.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you've been doing a lot of those then?
Yeah, a lot, yes. Just the basics, just to understand, like,
Yeah.
what is fitness? That's the best thing I did, really. And after when I got to the gym, it was so easy. It was crazy.
That's why you got to where you are right now. You took those steps from the beginning to here instead of, jumping
Exactly.
into some
It's
next level
crazy.
stuff.
I know, but yo, I wanted to cry, bro. I'm like, bro, you're doing fine, bro. And plus, like, the younger you are, it's so easy to get results. Like, bro, I invested 4 to 6 months. I was like, what is going on? Why do I look like this? Like, I get so much energy. I want to work out all the time.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on? Especially at a young age, man. Damn. I was like, it's crazy. Like, fitness, when you get serious, is like you feel like a superhero. Like,
Dude,
it's insane.
You conquer the world.
Yeah, that's one thing, and that's the thing. Like, especially the thing I got scared of, not scared, but like I had to be concerned of was overtraining. That was also because I was working every day, 7 days a week. And I was doing like a lot of junk volume. Like, where they're just doing like 100 for no reason. Well, compared to someone, if you give me one set and you do like 20 reps straight, you're done after that. There's no discussion after that.
No.
So, like, do you deal with clients that maybe overtrain sometime?
I deal with people who come in and to get started, they have the thought of overtraining. They're like, I want a routine that's 5 days a week. I'm like, whoa, slow down.
Exactly.
Slow down. Let's take it back a little bit.
The more you do, the more, like, the faster the results.
Exactly. I guess that's probably what they have in mind. They're like, okay, if I want to get results, I gotta do it every day. You don't have to do it every day. You do not have to do it every day.
Like, maybe 3 to 4 max. Like
3 to 4 max. 2 to 3 is like, it'll get you to where you want to be.
I understand, yeah.
4 max, I would say. 5 or more is if you're training for competition and specific type of training that you're trying to get somewhere to. You may need to have a routine where you step that up and break the days down to help you reach those goals.
Definitely, man. Especially, and also when it comes to the business side, do you think, other than obviously expanding, like, is there something maybe you would maybe create, or maybe there's like something that's the industry is missing? Like, what do you think that's missing in the industry? Maybe business or just strictly the industry in whole? Like, do you think there's missing something? Like, maybe a hole you could fill?
As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to get into the space of combining the basketball facility with the athletic training facility, so having the gym as well. So kind of like what the YMCA once was, or Mavati, where everybody wanted to be, because there was a basketball court, they had the gym, they had the pools. So I want to break into that kind of area with my business.
I love that for real. No, you've been going crazy. Especially you got a lot of athletes. You know, so every time I come here, there's always athletes training. The superstars come through. I'm like, dang, man, you doing your thing, man. Real talk. Like, especially like kids that are growing, that understanding the aspect of being an athlete, of being responsible, disciplined is very good because when you're a kid, man, everything is free for all. You just wake up, I want to play ball, and eat, and go to school, and that's it. It's like, bro, you have to think about your future, family. Like, it's gonna go quick. Remember, like, high school is 4 years, and it went fast. You know what I'm saying? Imagine now 4 years, but it's gonna go fast. So you gotta remind kids, like, it's good that you want to have fun, but you gotta be disciplined. You gotta understand you have to have a plan for your life, and also have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of it. We want to have fun, but be disciplined.
Yeah.
And also when it comes to your fitness, really, because it's an interesting life fitness, really, because there's so many people that just want to add things for no reason. Why? Like, why we're adding all types of, like, especially the workouts. Have you seen these Instagram workouts, man?
I see some of them, and I think it's what people call clickbait, or
I
like
see.
if you make something look pretty, people are gonna want to watch it. You know,
Agreed.
so like, and also people like to see different things and see crazy challenges that they may not be able to do themselves. You know, so that's kind of what will help to draw their attention. But it doesn't take that to, like, if you look before the times of social media, before all this craziness was going on, people were just doing simple lifts, heavy lifting, progressive overload, like
3 to 4 exercises per muscle group. Like, it's basics, and people are getting results.
Yeah, but that's
I know, man. I know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And also, obviously, we spoke about the trends. That you ever is there a trend like you just don't like about when it comes to any trends that you see on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat? I don't even use Snapchat. Is there any trends that you like? Why does this exist? Why?
I would say trends where people are doing some craziness. Like, I see people standing on freaking exercise bands, squatting with a barbell, or doing some like you brought up, doing some insane, ridiculous stuff that you don't need to be doing to work out to achieve your goals. Like, kind of pushing out some entertainment, but at the same time, it's like,
No.
it's not safe. I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, nah. Like, why are you even gonna try to challenge yourself in that way where you could cause yourself some harm?
Definitely. Is there any misconception, like, when it comes to your people that are training you, right? Or you train them, right? Is there any misconception that the client has about trainers? You know, so maybe they're, I don't know, too aggressive, or is there any misconceptions that the client had that they're just like
I think primarily with what it is like to be at a gym, they come into an environment and they think it's going to be filled with just people that are like just macho, like bulky, buff, like lifting heavy weights, being loud, dropping them on the ground, and they see it, they come into it thinking it's going to be an aggressive environment, but it's an environment where we want to foster growth and community and family, and, you know, make it a place where you can get what you need to reach your goals.
Definitely. That's true. I've seen that a lot, and it's like, I'm here for you. That's what the gym is for. That's what we created. Gym is for you. The reason why, if it was for me, for my ego, I'll be at the crib. You know, that's where I build my most ego, is at your house, where you're most comfortable. You know, so I've seen that a lot. Like me, first time I started working out, I didn't know what I was doing, so I was scared sometimes to go to the gym and go and, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Please don't look at me. Stop it. All right, I'm regularly. Stop looking at me. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I supposed to bench on this? Like this, you know what I'm saying? There's questions like that. But the more, obviously, you have people that are like, no, this, I got you. This is what you got to do. You know, the more people that are there for you, it's easier it gets. So definitely for you guys who just started, please be patient with yourself. You got Big Man Sungi right here. He's doing his thing, man. Always loved, man. When it comes to this fitness, I love it. So, big man, as long as I love talking to you for hours, I like to say thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, my
You
brother.
appreciate you tremendously. And also make sure you guys check out Sungi Fitness, man. He's downtown Bank Street, where everybody is. You know what I'm saying? Where all the superstars walk through, that's where he is. You know what I'm saying?
where we at.
You know what I'm saying? Any message you like to give to the good old community and fans?
Yeah, I want to say that we're here to help you guys out however you need, and don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till a few months later or whatever to get started. Those excuses, you all know they're bullshit. We all know they're bullshit. Come to Sungi Fitness, sign up, and we got you. Get started on your journey. You don't need to wait. You don't need to wait for the right time, for the right moment. These are all excuses. We can make things happen, and you have the ability to make it happen.
There you have it, man. Make sure you check out Sungi Fitness, man. He's been a good friend for me, and he's a great athlete, man. Real talk. We'll get you. So I'll find some clips, you know what I'm saying, see him hooping a little here and there, you know what I'm saying. But definitely make sure you check him out, man. He's able to support all your needs. He has a great nutritionist. I met her. She's amazing, knowledgeable, and very patient, man. That's the best thing you can have when it comes to a staff, a team, to be honest. Big mess. Sungi,
All right, my
appreciate
brother.
you tremendously,
Appreciate
man.
you.